Anthony Joshua's career is over. And let me tell you why. Because what has he proved in the past few years? He's proved that he can't deal with someone who can outbox him and is even close to his height, and he can't deal with big-time power, especially with somebody that's close to his height. So, what does that mean? He can't beat Tyson Fury. I think we already knew that. He can't beat Deontay Wilder because Deontay can still punch. He definitely can't beat Usyk. You know why? Because Usyk's already beat him twice. He can't beat Daniel Dubois. You know why? Because he's not mature enough, and Dubois just knocked him out really bad. And we know he can't beat the Chinese giant, Jung Ji-Lai. So what do I think he should do going forward? Take that $300 million he's made over the past couple years and call it a day. There's nothing left to prove. He was a great champion, one of my favorite heavyweights to watch, honestly, of all time, because he was exciting to watch. But to be honest, it's over.
And there is George Foreman the third. And he states, as you heard, AJ's career is over. You know, and he said there's nothing else to prove. There's nothing else for him to do. He can't beat Usyk because Usyk's done it already. He can't beat Tyson Fury. He can't beat Zhilei Zhang. He can't beat Danny Dubois. Danny Dubois, you know, he's not mature enough to beat Danny Dubois, and he got knocked out. He can't beat, who else? Who else did he mention? Deontay Wilder because of the power. He can't beat anyone else that's the same height as him, that has the power. He's finished. Take his $300 million and call it a day, as you guys just heard. And let me counterpunch. I think George Foreman III, you know, I think he's been after those guys for a while. I do wonder what he was doing in his career. Like, why was it derailed? I don't know. But anyway, is he right? Well, this is what I don't like. You got a fighter that beats you. The way AJ got knocked out, he got knocked out. He went out on a shield. The things that he did, you know, he frustrated and he confused a lot of people in there with his lack of defense, you know, putting his head in the air, punching. Like, who does that knows boxing? So, yeah, we have a bone to pick with AJ, but to say his life is over or his career is over in the sport of boxing, I think it's a bit extreme. You know what I mean? I do think so. And then it's that snowball effect. It's that, you know what? Everybody can beat you now type shit. Everyone said the same thing when he got beat. And every time someone gets beat, everybody can so happen to beat you. You know, Zhilei Zhang, Deontay Wilder. First of all, we don't know what Deontay Wilder is about anymore. We haven't heard much from him until just recently. I just posted a video about him, right? You know, he's waiting around to see the winner of those guys. So, I mean, they're all waiting pretty much for the same damn fight, a lot of people, which could be their downfall. But I don't agree with he can't take shots from bigger men. What about Vladimir Klitschko? He was his height, and he took thunderous shots from him that a lot of people don't wake up from, right? They get knocked out, and that's it. Right? Joshua took the licking, got dropped, got up, and kept on ticking. Bars. That's what happened. So, you know, I think people are a little bit too harsh on AJ, but at the same time, if you're going to talk about his skill set, sure. But if you want to talk about, hey, you know, he's finished, he quit, you know, he should quit. I think that's just a season, and that's the season for everyone to jump on the bandwagon or the idea of him getting out of the sport because he took another loss, because we're so damn sensitive when a boxer loses, and it's like, oh my God, you got another loss. Like, okay, who cares? You got to win some and lose some. You know, and that's why a lot of fights haven't happened in the sport, because people are so afraid to lose a damn fight. Because they figure when I lose, people will lose interest. I'm no good. This sport is so damn unforgiving. I mean, it really is. When your total core audience turns their back on you because you lost the fight, that's a hard pill to swallow. And it makes you bitter over time, because it's like when you win and they're all, we love you, brilliant, and all this shit. But then it's like, dude, you hated me last year. You know what I mean? Look at Joe Joyce last year. Joe Joyce last year was the man until he went up against Zhilei Zhang. Now he's absolute shite. He's that guy that they're saying, call it a day, game over, count your losses, right? I mean, that's what we do. People are like, oh yeah, he's done. You lost one fight. Oh, he's over. It's over for him. He's a hype job. Don't get beat once. Oh, he was a hype job. He was no good anyway. You know, We're such pricks, bro. Seriously. So I think we need to look and really view how we view these boxers and how they win and how they lose and how AJ lost. He lost by trying to knock out Daniel Dubois and got knocked out. That's heroic, right? But we're not going to look at that. No. It's over for him. And here's another example from George Foreman III. You guys tell me what you think of his diagnosis, his counterpunch of AJ. He needs to retire. Cut your losses. You're done. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.